Okay, so when I say the word bearings, what comes to mind? Yes, Rani. Yes, Rani. What do I mean by when I say the word bearings? Rani, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What do I mean, or what is your understanding of bearings?
Um,
Any idea?
bearing is like
Hmm.
it's an angle.
It's an angle. Okay, that's all right. Yes. What about you, Zoya? What do you think? Yes, Zoya. Hmm. Okay, we're having some issues connecting with Zoya. What about you, Hiba? What are bearings?
Angles and direction.
Angles and direction.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, you're right regarding that. That is actually that's like really, really spot on. Yes. So it's kind of like if I were to describe what a bearing is to you, it is simply expressing direction in terms of angles. All right. So we are trying to express direction, any sort of direction in terms of angles. All right. So we're going to use like, a ship is at a bearing of 200 degrees or something of that sort. So that shows that if you try to measure it at the 200-degree angle, the ship is going to be at this position or whatever it is. We will look into the questions, but it is simply you're expressing where the current direction of the particular object is and in terms of angles. Clear? Any issues with this one? Okay. Next up, you've got a few rules regarding bearings. Now, bearings is a really small chapter. Do pay attention. There are three rules that we need to know before we begin bearings. Number one is that bearings are always measured from the north. So, always measured from the north. Now, where is the north? North of any shape is going to be like this. This is north. Clear? The second property of bearings is that it is always measured clockwise. All right, bearings are always measured in this direction. So they're always measured clockwise, which is going to be okay. Someone's about to show up. Okay. They're always measured like this, and we need to show what is like this too. And lastly, bearings are always written in 3 digits. So they are always written in 3 digits, or you can say in 3 figures, essentially. For example, a bearing of 3 degrees is going to be written as, or let's say a bearing of 7 degrees is going to be equal to what you may call 007. All right. In terms of when you're writing bearings, we're going to write that it's at a bearing of 007. Is this clear, guys? Okay, now if you're supposed to calculate the bearing of a particular angle, like for example, let's look into an example. Let's say that there is A, and A is at this point, and there's B at this point. And we'll just say that, for example, this is the distance in between them. Now, if you want to check what is the angle from what you may call A to B, or if you want to check what is the bearing of B from A, you're first going to create north at A, which is 90 degrees upwards. And then you're simply going to calculate this angle. This angle, let's say it's X. So now if I want to measure this up, I am simply going to say that this guy right here is a bearing of X from, or you can say it has been measured clockwise. Two things that you need to understand: it has measured from the north. I started from the north. It has measured clockwise. I measured it clockwise, and we will say that it's a bearing of what you may call X from A to B. Okay, language in bearings is extremely important because you need to interpret where the bearing is beginning. Always remember, in questions you would not be provided with, like, not always, you're not always going to be provided with shapes and stuff of that sort. Sometimes what's going to happen is that you're simply going to, they're just going to directly give you a question or anything of that sort. Is this clear? So if it says a bearing of X from A to B, that means whatever is your bearing, and from after 2, that is where you're going to end your bearing. Is there anyone who does not know what just happened? Yes. Come on, people. Is this clear? Any questions? Yes, sir.
Sir, if they have asked us the opposite from B to A.
Oh, well done. Excellent, sir. Thank you for that. Guys, Zoya is saying, what if it's B to A? Let's see. If it's B to A, let's just say that, for example, you want to calculate the bearing of B to A, and this was the original bearing, right? A and B, the distance in between. Now, if you want to calculate a bearing of whatever X, whatever it is, like, usually you'll be given letters, oh, sorry, angles to deal with. What is going to happen is, first and foremost, always remember the first step is create north at B. I hope that is 90 degrees. Yeah. Once I have created a north at B, what is going to happen? I am going to calculate. Now it's so difficult to draw. Drawing skills are wonderful. You're going to calculate this angle. Let me use a different color. Clear, guys? From north to A, because this is the distance from A, right? This is at which where A is. So this is technically the angle that is forming. Now, what could be an easier way of calculating this? Can anyone tell me what could be an easier way of calculating the angle at this? Instead of calculating a very large angle X, because obviously you can see like it's a large angle. How do I calculate the bearing? Yes, guys. Hmm. Okay. Angles about a point or angles on a complete rotation. Sum of angles. Sum of angles on a complete rotation. Rotation about a point is equal to 360 degrees. What does that mean? That about a point, what is going to happen? This right here is a 360-degree angle. So guys, instead of finding out this very large angle, we already know that this right here is a 360-degree angle. Right? We already know that. Why can I not simply find the value of this angle? Let's call it like B, and subtract this from 360. So 360 minus B is also going to give you X. Is this clear, guys? This is how you're going to work with bearings. All right. Anyone who has any issues with this, let me know. Anyone who did not get this. So always remember, the line between the 2 points is going to act as a reference point. That is going to tell you the direction that they have with each other. Okay. Yes, people, any issues with this? If there's not, then we'll just simply do questions. All right, guys. Now, there's only one issue. The reason why I did bearings is because of the fact that, they're like really, really easy to do in the limited amount of time that we have. But there's only one issue. Can someone point out what issue is this? Yes, Heba, what do you think is the issue right now? Yes, Heba, come on. Hmm? Which issue do you think is existing right now? Hmm? What, sorry?
Sir, I don't know.
Guys, bearing questions are related with trigonometry because these are angles. And as you guys have not done trigonometry with me, that is why I'm not giving you questions. But if you guys agree to do the questions, maybe we can do those as well. Okay, raise your hands if you guys are able to attempt trigonometric questions. Raise your hands. Zoya did it, Basit said. All of my previous students, if they do not raise their hands, trust me, I know you where you live. All right, okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Who is my previous student and who's not raising their hand? Asim, I know where you live. Yes, Asim. Can you not solve trigonometry at all or not? Yes, Asim is not here at all. I think he left the class or something like that. Okay, everyone can do it. Let's then, why not? Let's try to do some questions. Okay, guys. Wait. I'll give you a tough one. Let's see if you guys, so confident that you guys can do it. I'll give you a question. Something that is tougher. Extremely. There's a question. Nope, that's too easy. This is a question. Uh-huh. Well, let me give it to you. Let's see if you guys can attempt it or not. Hmm. No, wait. This is different. Hmm. 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 So, okay. Wait, guys, just a moment. This is a bit too difficult for you. That is why I do not want to get it. Problem with bearings is that, right? It's like sometimes it's too difficult. The trigonometry is too difficult that students struggle. But I'm giving you nonetheless. Let's see if you guys can solve it. This is one question that's like really, really easy. So we'll just do that. Let's see now. I'll give you. Okay, solve this question, guys. It's like super simple. But it's mostly trigonometry. It's not even bearings. That's sad about it. Solve it, please. You guys can. Let me know when you're done. Raise your hands when you're done. Okay, Hani and Shafi, you guys can put it down. Or do you guys have any questions? Shafi, you have any questions? Okay, all right. Yes, Siba, done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, raise your hands who could do it and raise your hands who could not do it. First, the ones that could do it, raise your hands. Or who are currently doing it. Then we're going to come to the ones that weren't even able to, like Ishal did it. All right, nice. Only Ishal did it. Raneem did it. Wow, whoa. Raneem kinda did it. Basit did it. Honey did it. Zoya, you weren't able to do it. Zoya's feeling the heat of the iftar. Yes, Zoya.
I don't know how to do this.
All right, no worries. That is why I asked you guys beforehand. Like, this is a trigonometry question. Yes, if I care to explain how we're going to do this one.
Yes, sir. So I applied sine rule, which is sine of angle over side equals sine of other angle over the opposite side. Then I did sine 140 over 100 equals sine of x over 50. And then I cross multiplied and I did sine inverse. And then I ended up getting 18.75 degrees.
Yes. Did the people who have done it catch that? Basit, Claire,
Yes, sir, I got the same answer.
Shafi, did you get the same answer? Yes, Shafi. Shafi, can you hear me? Shafi, if you're saying something, I can't hear you. All right, and Nishal, hopefully you got the same answer too. Now, though I would have explained this question, but it's no use really because you guys haven't really studied that topic yet. It's a sine rule and cosine rules, and that's it's like a bit deeper trigonometry. Yes, Basit, you've got your hand up. Why is that? Okay, now it's on. Very well done, Hiba. Excellent work. Okay, let me give you a
Thank
question.
you.
Well, let me give you a question. This time around, I'll give you an actual bearing one. Hopefully, I can find it. The problem is, it's very, very difficult to extract a bearing question alone because bearings has always been a topic, like a subtopic of trigonometry. The only reason why I did it today is because, I was stuck with less time, and that is why I did it. Is this clear, guys? Wait, just give me a moment. I think I can help you. I can even get one question. How did you find it, to be honest? Wait, guys. Exam questions. Well, bearings, bearings. Hmm. All right. Wait, this is a good question. I literally just found them from I don't know if it's a past paper question or not. Just got it from a website. I'll let you guys know what the question is as well. It's a good question. It's not that difficult. Most of you will be able to do it. Oops. Just a moment. So, looks like a good question. Can you guys attempt this one? Geneva, Budapest, and Hamburg. Yes. Okay, raise your hands who think they can attempt this one. Yes, guys, raise your hands who guys think that this is under control. Basit is on fire today. Only Basit thinks this is under control. Everyone else is like, whoa, what just happened? Yes, guys. Hmm. No one else? Oh, nice, Zoya. Hipa thinks that too. Yes, Raneem thinks it too. Well done. The only thing well done, guys. The only thing that I think I can tell you guys is like these are the capital, these are the cities of which place. I can just tell you that. Otherwise, I'm like, no help. Okay, do this one, solve it. You need to find the bearing of Hamburg from Geneva or Budapest. Budapest. Yes, Basit. Geneva is a city in which country? Yes, Basit. Where are you, Basit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Geneva is a city in which country?
Don't know, sir.
Who?
Sir, I don't know.
Oh, Basit, Switzerland. Okay, what about Budapest? Basit, where is Budapest? Hmm? Come on, Basit.
Germany, maybe.
Germany? No, Basit. Basit, Hungary. Not the Hungary that you are, the A1, the Hungary. And what about Hamburg? Hamburg is, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. There's a dish in the West known as hamburger, the beef burger. And that is from this place, Hamburg. And this is in Germany. Okay, enough geography. Tell me how to solve this question. So, first thing first, I'll just help you guys a bit. If I draw perfectly north above, don't you guys think that these two will are like parallel lines and this is a transversal going in through between them? I think that is the case. All right. And what sort of angle do you need to find? You need to find this angle. This entire guy you need to find. Now, chop chop. Quickly does it. Let me know when you're done. Mhm. I'm not like focusing more on these questions because most of you haven't done trigonometry with me. So this is just to give you guys an idea as to what is essentially your bearing. Yes, Zoya. Oh, you guys are done. You guys are done or you have questions? Let me know.
I'm done.
Done.
All right, we're done. We'll just wait for the other ones too. Wait, let me see who raised their hands first. Basit did it. I think so. Okay, so I think Basit has done it. Yes, Basit, care to explain how did you calculate it? Yes, Basit.
Sir, these are interior angles. So
Mhm.
the angle will be 67. So 360 minus 67 equals 293 will be the answer.
Zoya, do you agree with him?
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Sorry,
I didn't hear that.
Basit.
Uh, it was interior angle. So the angle was 67. So I did 360 minus 67 equals 293.
I did it in a different way and I got a different answer.
Yes, Zoya, tell us your answer.
So they told us that from H to B it is 133 degrees. So I minus that by 180, 180 minus 133, which is 47. And then 360 minus 47, so I got 313.
Ooh, okay. Who agrees with Basit? Raise your hand. Yes, people. Who agrees with Basit? Basit, don't worry. I agree with you. All right, who agrees with Zoya? Raise your hand. Rani agrees with Zoya. Rani agrees with Zoya. Only these guys agree with Zoya. All right, Zoya, don't worry. I agree with you too. All right. Yes, guys. I'm not focusing more on these questions because of the fact that we've not studied them before. Uh, Theoretically, Zoya's method looks to be more accurate, but yeah, simply what you could have done is you could have used sine rule or cosine rule or any other rule of that sort. You could have found this angle in any way, and then you could have simply found this as well, or you could have used interior alternate angles. But for that, Basit, you need this angle, okay? For this angle. This is an entire 67. So you would have figured out some other way of that doing that too. Clear, guys? All right. Okay. I'll have to run off now. My iftar is in 1 minute. Allah Hafiz, guys. Bye bye.
Good answers.